Sarah's not going to give us an update because we don't want to hear her swerving off the road in live action. Swiffer, give me a quick mic check. I need to hear you talk. Say anything at all.
Testing, mic check.
Kevin, give me that sweet velvet voice.
Testing.
That was too good, too sensual. Japer, what do you sound like today, buddy?
I forgot what we were doing yesterday, last time, for our sound check.
We were admiring how good Drew is.
Drew is just describing Drew as the best dungeon master.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Those were good days. But
Good days.
a good dungeon master would have started on time, and a good dungeon master would have been more prepared than I am today. So, you know, we're just going to say Drew's an okay dungeon master. Sarah, talk very briefly and as safely as you can. I'm doing great, Drew. Adam, go ahead.
Drew's pretty alright dungeon master today, but
Pretty
he
all
can improve.
Wow, Jesus Christ. I think we're going to close up shop. I think that's if Adam's not in my corner, I don't know. I don't know who is.
Might be cooked.
Sarah, it sounds like random screaming, which is perfect because that's usually how you play a Maya anyway. Welcome back to Scattered Sea. We're gonna get right into it. There's a nasty fight between some of the stinkiest boys we've ever seen. Two Merrows, which is like a hobgoblin and a mermaid, had a bad baby, and it got real angry and sad. We left off during a fight. We're gonna keep that momentum going, and I think I have the initiative already locked in here, if I can find it, because it is Nomad's turn.
Alright, so
I'll give you.
both of them are underwater, right?
Yeah, can you see? I'm sorry. I should tell Swiffer and Bahood. I dropped a link in the chat. So you should be able to. I built like a small map of this encounter because I hated the drawing that I did. So you should be able to see in there. I can drop it in there again if you need.
Got it.
Okay. Nomad, yeah, you are, as far as I understood, you were kind of like trying to push the ship through like a bunch of kelp that had been holding you in place. So you're back here. Oh, I wonder if I can like point and ping. Oh, I can ping.
Yeah.
You're back here at the wheel. Aldar is at the front holding a like kind of a hook arm. I meant to look it up during the away time, but I didn't because I'm mediocre DM. But he's kind of cutting away the reef, the like kelp that was holding you guys. Angus, you're the only one I couldn't determine on my drawing where Angus McDonald was on the ship. So I put you and Red River just kind of in the center. Jasora and Amaya are in the water next to one of our nasty boy friends. And the other is kind of waiting for Aldar to fall. Or going to try to hop up and grab him maybe. If that makes sense. But Angus, I guess, since I don't remember and failed to listen last week because I'm bad, where's Angus?
I should be like right below the crow's nest.
Okay. That checks out. I feel like maybe I'll just keep you there and we'll be very
You
generous.
got it right. If my recollection is correct, I think you got it right. Like,
Yeah, this feels good.
Because I was in position so I could see the net, and I was like managing removing the net with my mage hand.
Oh, yes, that's right. So
Throwing
you,
spells at him.
yeah, this totally makes sense to me then. Just one thing to keep in mind, I'm sure you can tell, this is a side view, right? Obviously. So, yeah.
I appreciate the explanation, Drew.
No,
but
I
it's,
just, yeah, you're not, you haven't gone into some other dimension. Nomad, it is your turn.
Alright, so I think prior to Red River coming down, I was also up top next to him.
Yes, yeah, you were like, I understand, you were like, he's gonna go fight and you're gonna like make sure the ship doesn't like run ashore or something.
Okay. Well, I mean, from them, like if we're pretty much stuck, would I be able to use my movement to get up to Aldar? I forgot how long we said the ship was.
I think the ship is like 65 feet, but we're gonna use this measurement because that's what the map has. Aldar is 55 feet away from you. However,
Right.
It's like a 10 and then a drop and then 30 and then you know what I mean? It's not an even 55.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess then maybe I'll go down by Red River and then hold an action.
Okay.
Or a reaction or something if anything jumps out the water or whatever it may be. Because I'm definitely not going in the water.
Just at that moment, you guys do remember, just so you know the stakes, there's a few things inside your ship. There is a woman who you have promised to take to an island. She is carrying a treasure chest that is locked. You also have a large 4-foot tall egg that you've secured to the side inside of the ship, just so you kind of understand what's going on here. I haven't drawn any of that. It is now Amaya's turn. Amaya, you are probably 5 to 10 feet from one of the stinkiest boys maybe you've ever seen, and you're somehow smelling their slime through the water. You're driving in a car, so I feel like asking you to make decisions right now is difficult. So do you want to give someone reins over your character for now? Or not really? Or am I going to make that command decision for you?
Well, she's muted, so she'll have to come off mute.
Yeah.
Wait, can you ask me again what you said?
Sure. I said, Sarah, you're doing a great job. Continue to drive safely and take care of your kids.
I'm
Jake...
already home.
Oh, okay. Is your turn. There's a monster in front of you. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack said monster in front of me.
Okay, so with friendship, the power of love.
I do love the power of friendship.
Okay,
but
roll a
it's one of my
friendship check.
favorite. I feel like I'm gonna do a ray of sickness, which is I shoot the greenish ray at a creature within range and make a ranged spell attack against a creature. On a hit, takes 2d8 poison damage and has in condition. Okay.
Okay, well, I don't love that, but go ahead.
There's a 16 hit.
Yeah.
And that's 5 damage.
I want this fight to be really scary. And I'm sick.
And you are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay, that means I think if everyone remember, Merrow A, our blue friend, has disadvantage on all rolls until the end of his next turn. Do you want to move away from him, or are you like standing here right in his grill?
Hold on.
Because he wants to eat you.
I have not had a chance to view said grill.
Oh, he's a stinky boy. If I had to describe it in a word, angry.
He was a super cool guy before, remember?
Yeah. There was a cool image of him like bursting out of the water and like attacking a fisherman. It was cool.
Yeah, I just don't remember where I was in relative. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm fine here.
Okay. You're feeling good. Amaya's not one to run from a fight, in my experience. Angus, Big MacDonald, it is your turn.
Angus, on the other hand, has been known to run away from fights.
Angus is happy to hide in the darkness, waiting for his moment to strike.
When I'm looking over the ledge, am I able to see the Merrow?
I would say it is quite large, so you can definitely tell those two shadows are my friends. That big shadow is a stinky boy. But like any attack from here would have like a pretty significant disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Unless it was like an AoE or something, we could figure something out.
Our boat is moving right now.
Yeah, you guys are moving very slowly. Thanks to Aldar and Nomad's exquisite sailing skills, you guys are more or less freed from the reed net they use to kind of keep you in place. But if it is moving, it's very slowly. You guys aren't in danger of like leaving anyone behind.
Yeah, because it says Toll of the Dead says you point at one creature you can see within range, and then a single chime of Delorio's bell is audible within 10 feet of the target. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like you can see him. Like I feel like, yeah, I feel like you could definitely see him or her. I don't want to gender this Merrow. What do I have to do?
Wisdom saving throw.
Jesus. All right. Rolls with advantage. Okay, I think I can roll for all of you to see. That's a gentleman's 2, which I assume is a failure.
Gentleman's 2 is definitely a failure. And so how this works is it would take 1d8 necrotic damage, but since I believe somebody hit it, right? Sora hit it?
Yes, just Amaya hit it just now.
Amaya hit it?
He blasted
Okay.
it.
And then it would take 1d12 instead if it's already
Jesus.
wounded.
It definitely is.
Ooh, 12 damage.
Whoa, Nelly. This creature, even from like up above this water, you hear it screech like angrily. Jasora and Amaya, you hear it too as it puts both its weird claws at its head and kind of writhes in pain for a long moment. It is pretty gross. Maybe like ethically, you're not sure how that fits in to like what you guys should be doing to other people. Angus, are you good to commit more war crimes, or do you just want to hang out?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my cunning action, which allows me to hide or disengage.
It's
away
hide
from-
o'clock.
It's hide o'clock. Yeah, I just did some damage, and I don't want him to look at me anymore.
Also, Jasora and Amaya, you do hear an odd, even through the water, the odd holding of a insidious bell. Roll that stealth check, and then just keep that number in mind. I may ask for it.
Okay.
Red River, you watch Angus McDonald. Well, he didn't roll that great, but he rolled okay. Possibly disappear into a shadow. What would you like to do? He ducks behind a barrel, but you can clearly see him. Give him a little wink or something, maybe. Oh no! I hope you're not saying cool stuff.
Might be
Oh,
needed.
totally was. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
We got to start
I'm gonna
doing this
kinda
triple weekly, guys. 3 times a week. That way, we always know exactly how to handle our business.
Yeah. I gonna pretend like I didn't see Angus to keep the illusion alive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he needs that. He needs that pump up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good for him. It's good for morale.
Yeah. I'm gonna brace my crossbow, heavy,
Oh,
and
yeah. Dummy thick.
I'm gonna a dummy thick, and Merrow A is
He wants it.
he's trying to get it. I see damage was dealt to him, and I'm gonna finish the job.
Normally I'd give you some kind of disadvantage, but he is like he could not be telling you more where he is than right now.
At this point, I'm doing him a favor.
Yeah,
It really is,
you're
that's
really
what
trying
we're
to
saying.
rescue him from this mortal coil,
Yes.
which is really very generous of you.
With disadvantage or with advantage or nothing?
Yeah, it would be disadvantage, but let's just keep it straight.
Straight. Does a 9 hit?
A straight 9 does hit Jasora in the back of the head. No, it does whiz right past both Jasora and the Merrow, lazily in the water.
Not my best shot.
You don't feel great
my
about
best
it.
shot.
Yeah,
My high school coach would be disappointed.
yeah. You can hear him. What was his name?
Yeah. Jorge.
I don't want to be racist, but in Orc High School, like crossbow class is one of the most important ones.
Yeah. I went to stage 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
and now
you
it
can't
is.
believe you missed this shot.
This is just like a. I would have made this shot on a bad day back in
Right.
high school.
Well,
know
you
what I'm saying?
weren't floating on a ship. You know, Angus is you're just so puzzled at how he disappeared so well. You got a lot on your mind.
There's a lot going on. Yeah.
Do you want to jump? Is it time to get a little wet? Is it time to jump in?
As much as you would like me to, I'm gonna stay dry right now.
I want you guys in the water. Aldar,
And
is your
also-
turn. Oh, go ahead.
Also, thank you to Johnny Walker, our sponsor for today.
Thank you, Jonathan, and your many walks.
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny. Hang in there, Johnny.
Hang in there.
Just for tradition's sake, I think Jasora has to control Aldar if that works for everyone. Aldar, you are at the bow of the ship, looking beautiful and majestic, and you're moving.
Yep.
And
He
you
wants
have
to move away from the side. He saw he almost got snatched.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, last episode, Merrow B wanted to get some of that venison.
Delicious.
That delicious Aldar venison.
I would say maybe he'll prep the sails to maybe just try to escape, possibly.
Yeah, if moves need to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
I would say we'd start sailing away from these dudes.
Yeah, just leave these mermaids. You don't need them. It is Jasora's turn.
I think I heard Nomad cheer for leaving them behind.
Nomad's like, yeah, let's keep going. Let's dip. We finally got him off the ship.
Those are crazy accusations.
We're sowing the seeds of discontent. Also, of course, I didn't mention earlier, Dobless is, of course, on board. Jasora, this monster hit you very hard with a harpoon earlier in this battle. What would you like to do?
I'm going to...
You are swimming next to Amaya, just to paint in your mind's eye. This thing is easily double your size. And some change.
He's hurting from...
Yeah, he is fucked up.
Okay.
I don't know how I would say, like, his brain hurts, but, like, his brain seems damaged. He's got a mild concussion.
He's had better days.
Yeah. He's
How
walking off
close
a
is
Johnny
he to
Walker.
me?
He is, like, in your grill. I'd say within 10 feet. Maybe 5. He's right up
So
on
is Amaya.
Yeah, he's right up on you guys.
Okay, I'll just cast Ray of Frost at him.
Bold.
So I'm going to hit him with a 22
Yep.
and some 3 damage.
He,
Not data scientist, but I think at 22 hits.
he laughs at you. Ha ha ha, he says. No,
And
he's
his
actually...
speed's reduced by 10.
Oh, shit. He's actually extremely injured. He does not laugh. But his speed being reduced by 10 is slightly worrisome. Good news is, and I know you guys will be happy to hear this, it's his turn. He is going to get up on Jasora and do his thing. And by his thing, I mean he is going to swipe... No, I'm sorry. He's going to take a bite at you. He wants to take a nibble. He's going to do so with disadvantage.
Oh.
Because I think Sarah enfeebled his candy ass.
He's enfeebled indeed.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
He is enraged that as he gnashes his razor-sharp teeth at you to no avail. He turns and launches a harpoon from his back at Amaya. For a 9 to hit.
Probably not.
I'm going to go ahead and guess probably not, as Merrow A is more or less useless. Merrow B is going to enter this space underneath you guys and attempt to throw a net over both of you.
What the hell?
Sorry, I have to figure out how to roll in here. There we go. And I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw, Maya and Jasora. And you have to beat a 13.
Bad. Dexterity saving. Damn it, a 12.
Amaya makes a 14 and like gesticulates her tentacles in a way that in my head, just for effect, puts out maybe a little puff of tentacle oil. What's it called when they spit their little octopus oil, little poison business? Anyway, Amaya, you spit some little poisonous ink, and yeah, thank you, and get out of the way. However, Jasora, you have been captured by this green kelp netting as this Merrow pulls you towards it, and then it's gonna take a big bite out of Prime. Like it's Batman and you're Bane, and it is gonna do so with advantage because it's got you right in its delicious little net. Does an 18 hit?
Hold on, I have bark skin, but yes.
Yeah, it chews right through that bark skin. It doesn't taste good, and that just makes him even angrier. As he does 6 damage to you, and you also succumb to the poison condition, which you will have until the end of this gentleman's next turn. He's used all of his movement, but he's got you in a nice little kelp sack. Very excited to be eating you later. Nomad, it is your turn.
Dang, that's pretty intense. Let's say I was looking over the rail the whole time. Would I see this happen?
You see some dark movement, some shadows moving in the ocean below you. But I don't know that the four of you on the ship would know exactly the situation. Jisora is bloody.
Yeah. Is there anything I could like? I just feel kind of useless. Is there anything I could like throw in the water, even if it is like useless, like a bowl or a barrel?
There's something to make. Yeah, there's definitely like parts of a barrel next to you. Yeah, for sure. You want to throw it in there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a throw. Honestly,
yeah. You spend your turn throwing random detritus into the water. Most of it does float, so you're worried about its effectiveness.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Actually, hearing the stirring, you see Davos appear from the hold and say, excuse me, I'm finding my Davos voice. Here it goes. I am uncaring. Would you like to put on the brown jumpsuit apparatus, sir, for round 2?
You know, I'm actually thinking about this here, but I'd like to raise the concern of if he made any modifications, because like the slightest movement and it starts filling up with water.
Flashback to the 2 nights ago, as you came down to Doblis and told him about some modifications. He showed you how he had put some like weights into the shoulders to like cause the sinkage, and whatever notes you have, he's happy to hear them.
Right, like about that's all about how like movement and the helmet filled up with water. Did he find another seal for that, or no?
He has a potential solution where he detaches the helmet from the shoulder pads. So the helmet is like has some range of motion, but it is like connected to your neck. Like it basically seals to your neck with like several layers of rope, so it is uncomfortable. It's like you're being lightly chipped.
All right. I mean, I know we're in combat. Can I just ask Red River real quick his opinion? Should I go down there?
I was actually thinking of talking to. Yeah, I think at best let's lower the combat dinghy and we'll get closer down there.
It's time for the CD.
All right, so I'll run to the combat dinghy, and I guess we'll go in the combat dinghy.
Yeah.
Are you coming with, or should I go solo?
I've slung my heavy crossbow, and I'm doing some. I'm praying to whatever gods I believe in to say, hey, if this is my time, let's make it count. So it'd be epic.
All right. So I'll wait for Red River. I'll just start preparing, basically organizing my 4 quarterstaffs in a manner.
Which one in order of your favorites, even though they're all essentially identical.
Right, and then also like positioned around the ship, you know.
Yeah,
like, one in the front, one in the back. Yeah. So that's what I'll do. So I'll go to the dinghy, and then I'll wait for. Maybe I'll pull up next to the ship.
Yeah,
Can I do that?
Exactly.
Like, yeah. All right.
Unlike the other thing we were using, you can't move the things you draw.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's all right.
Scarlet. Yeah.
There you go. It's right.
I like this, but I miss Aldar's little flossing.
Yeah,
reindeer.
the flossing reindeer. Yeah, there's nothing quite like it.
Once you see it, you really don't have a need for anything else.
Everything else, nothing else measures up, unfortunately.
Whatever. Okay, we can do
it. It is Amaya's turn. The combat dinghy is in position for potential rescues. Amaya, your friend has been grabbed very near you. You narrowly avoided a reef net that was thrown, but she did not. And you've not seen your friend this injured since that rat bit her in the face all those many months ago. And also, that Merrow seems fine, the one that's grabbed her. The other Merrow seems extremely damaged.
But the dude, she's not attached to any monster, correct?
She is like netted, like she is grabbed. She's in like a little net sack that this thing has attached to its back.
Okay. We're gonna do shocking. I'm gonna swim up to the creature and touch it to do shocking grasp.
You're just gonna give it a caress, a beautiful caress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll those bones.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep, it definitely does. And this is the one holding her, or the damaged one?
I'm sorry, what?
Which bad guy are you touching with your sweet caress?
I'm assuming it's number A, the one that I hit originally.
Okay, that's totally cool. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, you touched this
Is
bad
that
boy.
A or is that one B?
A is the hurt one.
Yeah, A.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
It's 1d8 lightning damage, and that's for an 8
Jesus.
damage.
Sarah, when you kill a creature with this attack, what does it look like exactly? And please keep it as PG as you can.
I was just gonna say, I imagine it to be like whenever you see a cartoon and they get electrocuted and they turn like black and white, but
Oh,
like
that's
it's
fun.
in like a lot of different colors, black, white, and then like a purplish, I'm sure, is being used in there. And then you can see their skeleton, you know, like that.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm here
Of
for it.
course.
Yeah, this guy, he turns into a beautiful skeleton, and it's very funny, and he is definitely dead. He is gone. You don't remember what he sounded like because he died real bad. Is that what you wanted, Amaya, to murder a creature?
Thank you, Johnny Walker.
Thank you, Johnny Walker. That's Sarah, Amaya's kill of the week. Another one of God's most beautiful creatures been slain by this group. Angus, it is your turn. You are on the ship. You have just... Maybe it's like lifeless body is floating to the surface. Angus, you see that as your turn begins.
We see the Merrows.
Yeah, you see one of them. A very dead one.
Can I see the large shape of the other one?
Yeah, but they're all
Or is it-
pretty close to each other. That all looks like one kind of amorphous blob to you.
Okay. Combat ding is there. What would it take for me to dive in and take a swing at it with, what's it called? My true strike.
You know what it would take? The courage and the heart of a lion.
Oh yeah. Can I do like an acrobatic flip in and like try to dive in, like a nice little swan dive in?
Hell yes, you can. But if you
Do I gotta roll
one-
anything for that?
Just roll me an acrobatics check. Let's see how it looks.
I was an 18, dude.
It's fucking phenomenal. What do you do? Like a backflip jackknife?
Yeah, so like I'm just gonna do like a nice little backflip into like a nice little swan dive, you know?
It's
With my
it's
sword up.
magnificent.
Yeah.
Nomad, you think you see an angel descending from heaven, but no, it's your very trusted best friend Angus as he slips into the water, leaving only a pin drop of splash. And
I'm taking notes. I'm like writing in my fake notebook that I don't own, and
yeah,
I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh, look at that.
Angus, you land as closer as with an 18. You land as closer as far from the Merrow as you'd like, but you do see how grave the situation is now. The Merrow seems to be indicating that it's going to pull Jasora further into the water, and she is bleeding. Some of her blood is infiltrating the water around her.
Yeah, I'm gonna, cause I want to use my long sword. I'm gonna use the true strike.
Oh,
and I
shit.
two-hand swing. It's like one nice little
Oh damn,
two-hand swing.
this is cool. I like this a lot.
I want to like aim at the area that's holding
Yeah,
Jasora.
I like that. That's good.
16 plus 4, so a dirty 20.
A filthy 20. Go ahead and roll damage as you definitely connect the netting.
Ah, only 4 damage, unfortunately. Plus,
Ye-
wait, that's true strike, so it does radiant damage.
Oh shit.
Does that change anything?
No, it does damage the net significantly. It is still held together, but any attempt Jasora makes to escape on her turn will be with advantage. Like you've
Okay.
damaged the net significantly.
Alright, perfect.
Red River, it is your turn, as you've just seen your very good human boy swan dive into the water.
Yeah. I have a flashback of breakfast this morning, and I remember Amaya bring her pre-workout
Mm-hmm.
shake. With
Sounds
all
like
the kelp business and all the delicious shit.
her
Merfolk
AG1.
drinking them. Yep.
Thanks,
I don't know,
AG1.
whatever nutrients they have, yeah. And I remember she's probably got a little left in the tank.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in the combat dinghy and I just saw her murder one of the.
Yeah, you've just noticed the creature wash up.
Yeah. And so I'm going to use the old Commander Strike, which is a maneuver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she can make one attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike. And I can add a superiority die if she hits.
Okay, she's definitely within range for a bonk. I don't know what kind of weapon she rolls with, so it might just be like a kick or punch. Let me see if I can access Amaya. No, I can't see her sheet. But does Amaya have like a traditional weapon?
She has
No,
a
wizards have a hard time with weapons. I don't even have like a staff or anything.
Well, you could punch with the power of a kick.
I do love Kick Puncher
Yeah.
3. I
You
guess
could
it's
have a
Kick
little
Puncher
traditional
4
thing,
in the
but-
sea.
It's Kick Puncher Detroit. It's a spinoff. Go ahead and roll an unarmed attack, Sarah. And if you hit, JP is going to give you... You can hear his voice resonating through the water, and it gives you superpowers to hit this guy.
Unarmed strike with advantage, no advantage.
No advantage. You calm down. I need to stop handing out advantage. You guys are starting to just expect it.
What the heck? I never get an advantage. It's
Good,
an 8.
and you never will. Yeah, you kick with the power of a punch, but you maybe move both arms forward, like maybe a child would think a powerful punch would be, and it is not effective. You do brush him gently, and you feel just how hard his like carapace is, and sharp and unpleasant. Speaking of unpleasant sharpness, Red River, do you want to hop in? Or you feeling okay on the dinghy right now?
I'm feeling okay. How far down is he?
I would say this is not up to snuff. I'd say they're like 10 feet down. It's not far. Like you can see them moving around, but the way it's not super clear.
I know who's who.
But they're not crazy deep, because Angus was able to get there in the dive. Aldar, it is your turn, and Aldar, of course, being voiced today by Swiffer with a Canadian accent. Nope, an Australian accent.
Aye, mate.
He's a little lonely up there on the ship by himself.
Yeah, I'm chilling up here. I'm gonna man the ship, so I'm not gonna jump off, because that wouldn't be smart. So, he's going to sail.
Okay, make me a sailing check. And you don't want to end up like that couple in that movie where they jumped off the boat, couldn't get back on, and then I think they died. Spoilers for whatever movie that is.
Yeah.
That's Big Hero 6.
Yeah, sorry. Spoilers for Big Hero 6, Act 3 spoilers. Sorry about that.
Hold on, I'm...
It's hard out there. It's hard to know which dice is which. You gotta count.
Can't see Aldar's sheet because my internet's not doing too hot. I don't know if he has a plus to sailing. I'll roll the d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and I'll say he has a negative 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll this d20. Roll the 9.
Yeah, it is sufficient. He's got a good hold of the sails. What's his like? He's also the end of the turn, so this is when the ship would move. What is his goal with the ship?
Maintain. So right now, just stay. I guess keep going slow because now they have the dinghy in the water, so we don't want to speed up now.
Okay, no worry. Maybe he furls the sails slightly. You know what I mean? So they're not catching a lot of wind.
Straight
yeah,
now, just a
you
little
guys will. You guys are. The ship is fully in control of Aldar. As long as he's not doing another action. Jasora, speaking of in control, you are not. As you're kind of like. I don't know how Jasora would react to this. I don't want to put feelings in your heart, but if I was grabbed by a monster and pulled down in a weird sack, I would be panicking and probably freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me. That's how I handle my business like an adult.
To attempt to escape, is that I have to find my own action, or is it like a saving throw, or?
You are in the restrained condition, and I obviously know how to resolve.
Okay.
You're gonna do so with
Just
advantage.
Just a straight strength check.
I believe so.
Advantage roll. I plus 0 to both, so I rolled an 18. I'm so strong.
You burst out of there with the will of 1,000 beasts. You are still very much next to this guy, but like thanks to Angus's swipe and your like enraged like ripping open of it, you're like Superman putting on your super
Dude was
suit.
taking me off.
That is probably your action though, as you rip through that. You can still move, but you are as close to this guy as a person can be. Not emotionally, but physically.
Yeah, I was about to, with my panic, I was willing to thunder wave everyone close to me.
Everyone's just about to have a fun adventure.
They're about to get clapped.
I mean, we can still do that. I'm still here for that.
No, I'm free. And you already said I use my action, so I use my, I guess, maybe like a bonus action to...
Weep. To weep.
Well, I can't move out of his... too far out of his
Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do.
Well, I just know I can't.
I mean, is he gonna take a bite out of crime? Probably, but you can handle it.
I'm just gonna stay somewhat within range and move a little bit away from him.
Okay, no worries. Good news. It's everyone's favorite Merrow's turn. The tides are turning, indeed, for this young man. It's not a man. It's an amorphous Merrow monster. He is going to swipe his long harpoon. He's going to grab it off of his back and attack Angus with it. That's a 9 hit.
Big whiff.
Good.
Yeah, big whiff. No fucking way. He's kind of exasperated. He also swings at Jasora with a dirty 20.
Owie.
For 10 damage.
Ow, I think that... Yeah, I'm, like, down, I guess?
Jasora has entered the realm of unconsciousness. This Merrow is going to take this opportunity after this very powerful blow. He is going to swim 40 feet down, prompting an opportunity attack from Angus.
Do I just roll like my strongest weapon that I have on me, or?
It's got to be the weapon you had out. So in this case, it would be the longsword.
How does a nat 20 do?
Yeah, it definitely hits him. Well, maybe I shouldn't have moved him so far. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, and this time we're gonna remember to use my weird new table.
Yes. The nat 20 table.
Here we go.
How does 11 damage do? Oh wait, you're right. So it's the crit table now, right? We're doing that.
Yes, we are officially doing it. Stand by. Instead of rolling, you do Vexing Cut. Triple damage, and the target must make a Constitution saving throw, or they cannot take reactions for 4 turns. So you do triple the damage that you rolled.
Triple the damage that I rolled.
Well,
So
how
I
much-
just rolled my 1d10 then, and then because I rolled the crit that was given to me.
Yeah, so let's triple it. What was the crit? 11?
11, yeah.
So that's 33. And this guy, his life gets demonstrably worse very
Does
quickly.
he look in pain?
Yeah, he looks very much in pain. He
I'm
actually,
starting to think.
you stop him in his fucking tracks. He is floating lazily and kind of writhing in pain as he takes 33 damage. a little bit of blue marrow blood starts to like fill the area. Actually, you have cut him very deeply.
They say the first cut is the deepest.
This cut was the first and was the deepest that maybe has ever happened. He is extremely injured. Nomad, it is your turn to soar. We will deal with your death saving throws very shortly. Perfect. You already know your lines.
So, questions for you, Drew.
Yes, sir.
So, the Merrow didn't move, or he did move?
He moved. He took like the equivalent of a 5-foot step. He swam very, very little bit, and then Angus brought the hammer of God down on him, and he is no longer moving.
Okay, so he's how far from me? Because let's just say that I was inspired from Angus's dive.
I think we all were. He's probably 15 feet from you.
Alright, so I'm gonna like look at Red River, like it may be like the last goodbye, and I'm gonna fucking dolphin dive in the water. Just because, literally because Angus's dive was so beautiful.
I was really hoping it was gonna be like a kiss on the cheek or something. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
He's too tall. He'd have to like kneel down and everything. It'd be a little awkward.
Get a little awkward.
I'll throw one up.
Throwing up to JC.
Yeah.
13.
With a 13, you do a pretty good backflip. But your splash does leave a loud thump. The first thing you see when the foam of your splash clears is Jasora floating lifelessly about 10 feet down below you. And another 10 feet past that, maybe 5 feet, is a very damaged Merrow.
Yeah, we're going for the Merrow. I dove in with my quarterstaff.
Hell yeah, you did. Go ahead and take the pain train all the way to Pain Station.
Is it a 24 gonna hit?
A 24 just barely hits, definitely, yes.
Beautiful. Let's do 9 damage.
Ow, he says.
Yeah. Is he still breathing?
He is still breathing, but he is starting to cough up a Merrow equivalent of a lung.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna hit him with the flurry of blows.
He's gonna beat down on him.
Yeah, I got enough focus points. Alright, so we're gonna hit him with the flurry of blows.
Okay.
So 12, does that hit?
No, it doesn't. His writhing makes you a little nervous. Maybe you don't like the feel of his weird skin, as you do not make a good contact.
What about 15?
15 definitely does, yeah.
Ah, beautiful. And that's going to be for 7 damage.
You are pretty practiced in hitting creatures, and this one stopped, like, resisting as you feel its life leave its body.
Life force exits his body.
Yeah, he goes
Beautiful.
away.
I would like to note I'm a little worried because the only reason I jumped in was I was expecting Jasora to swim me back to the surface. I feel like Amaya might leave me down there. So I am a little worried at the moment.
Yeah, you're holding your breath, but your eyes are pretty big. You're pretty nervous about this whole situation. But you guys are no longer in combat. So we're not in a turn order.
Glug glug.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jasora. Please make me your first death saving throw, and do not share it with the group. You're gonna do that privately, and you're gonna just text it to me in the Discord.
How do I roll just a d20 and it has to be higher or lower than
10. 10 is the number you want to beat. There's a section called roll to self that you want to do.
Roll to
Can
self.
I do, while she does that and tells you, can I do a medicine check?
Absolutely, you can. Roll them bones.
10.
I think I did that.
Excellent. Thank you, Swiffer. Swiffer,
Glug glug.
what is Jasora's like first memory in water? I mean, as a mermaid, it's probably hard to pinpoint, but like the first memory of her like swimming freely in the water. What's that like?
The way the sun sparkles and catches the light uniquely through the water.
You like
Normally what I remember.
You vividly remember that, and you can't organize in time what's now and what's then, as you kind of reach up to the sparkling water above you. On my 10 medicine check, your friend is in trouble.
You've seen her better.
Yeah, this is not an ideal situation for her.
Can I swim and bring Jazora back to the boat?
Hell yeah, you can. I don't even think you need an athletics check because Angus McDonald is a proficient swimmer. However, you do swim past Nomad, who does look a little panicked.
I'm gonna bring Jazora back, and then I'm gonna dive back in and grab my friend Nomad.
Yeah.
I'm a dense boy. I feel like I'm sinking fast.
You see Nomad sink below the darkness of the water with a panic look in his eye.
I'll go after Nomad.
Wow. Look at all
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that.
I hope the lad's on board. And doesn't Aldor have like a healing thing he does?
He can heal himself.
Good.
Aldar screams into the night or into the day and heals himself for 10 points.
Just Sora has a healing thing that she does.
Yeah, I have healing abilities.
Yeah, you're all in the combat dinghy now. You guys are easily able to pull her up. However, the 5 of you barely fit all together on the dinghy.
No, we figured.
Okay, you
Plenty
fit.
of space.
You fit.
Yeah.
It's plenty. It's so well designed. It's
It
amazing.
was designed to fit everybody
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's canonical.
except for Doblis. He's the
Yeah.
only one that isn't.
Everyone important fits on the dinghy.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
And, can I scream and ask if somebody has a potion?
So all of you start looking through her pockets.
Well,
Start robbing her.
I positioned the combat dinghy so that we can board our ship. But yeah, we did buy when we bought all the when we equipped up. We do have.
Yeah, you
potions.
guys
I just don't have it in my-
definitely did. I think he's holding all of them.
Do you
Yeah,
think that is correct?
Yeah.
Can I grab a potion out of her inventory then and
Absolutely, you can.
give it around?
Does everyone
Sure,
else?
does she have any gold coins?
Zasora, canonically, do you have any coins in your inventory?
Hell yeah, I have a lot of fucking money.
Okay, yeah, she's got a lot of money.
I wouldn't keep all of it on me though. I would
What's
I
a
would
modest
keep a lot of my
amount
money
you
on the
have?
boat.
How much would you have ballpark?
I'll give like five gold on me.
Okay. Yeah, you find 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Okay,
I'll give it back at some point.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check to see if
You can
anyone
use that
knows.
money to buy her own beers. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
right. It's an investment opportunity.
It was never like a thing where you like saving for something. You're just gonna use the money to. Oh, he
18?
pockets that shit. Yeah, he pockets that shit.
Yeah, you pocket that shit easy. Go ahead and add 5 gold pieces to your
The
inventory.
rest of the crew didn't even notice.
Yeah, everyone else is
Okay,
like, where are those potions? I know we bought potions. But yeah, you're able to pocket 5 gold pieces easy.
New
Yeah.
rule:
That's
somebody should have a potion to heal our medic.
Yeah, a medic.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
gonna medicine man the medicine woman?
Right. Who's gonna medicine when our medicine person is dead?
Yeah.
These are the questions.
I feel like I'll take an extra potion. That's the case.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, no
yeah,
one's
yeah.
gonna argue with you. She's unconscious.
That's a sensible thing to
You
do.
take as many as you want. Is someone gonna feed her a delicious potion?
Yes, I think
You should do like in the movies where like
Yeah,
you
is
know,
it beautiful?
Her lips are barely
Yeah.
moving, and then you
Yeah, I'm like holding her in my arms. And I'm
Yeah.
like, please come back.
stay with us.
Can you
Stay with
describe
us.
it a little more slowly, please?
I'm gonna be jealous during this whole interaction.
Okay. that's how you're dealing with it.
In the corner of my eye, I just see Nomad's pouting, but
Yeah, he's pissed.
I put my invisible mage hand on his shoulder, but I make it visible to him so he knows.
In the arms of the angel.
I'm yelling in the background. Give him some room. Give him some room.
Let him breathe.
What do I roll? What's the potion? What kind of potion is it?
Oh my sweet baby Jesus! I just messed up.
Do you have that?
It's not those. Okay, those potions aren't in my inventory, but
Yeah.
I have healing abilities, so I don't remember taking the potions in my inventory.
Can we check Aldar's pockets? I don't know why
Playing
Aldar would
really
have it.
bad.
I think because we bought surplus of things, right? So we have shields and we have.
It's on mobile, so that confuses me too.
No worries.
Oh.
We're all learning as we go here.
Yeah. Plus, it's an interesting thing about the ship mechanic. Because
Yeah.
normally you just adventures in a backpack.
Right. That was that's kind of the dream, is like it mattering, sort of.
No, well, it does.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we just
Because I
use,
don't
like, a
carry my
basic
crossbow
potion
when I'm
healer?
not in the ship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Normally.
Yeah, we bought just normal healing potion.
Just
Drew,
so.
I'm checking the ship inventory. I don't know if we would have put them on there.
I feel like someone
No.
put it in their person. I hope. We might have to go back and do, but
I do remember we did buy it, but I actually do not remember if any person specifically took that on.
that might be something.
Amaya, you don't have them, or Sarah?
You guys
Thanks,
might need to
user.
decide who the person is, but you guys definitely have several.
So let's for the purposes of moving the game along, we'll use one here and then
Yeah.
I'll
do
I'll
it.
listen tomorrow or the day after for what the episode is where we run into the cat little fella.
Okay, that's fair. I think it was 3, but yeah. There'll be one less. Desora, this innervating red deliciousness tastes like. No. What's
Very
that?
flavored.
Yeah, what's that soda that's only kind of in the Midwest? And
Cheer wine.
Yeah, it tastes like cheer wine.
Your wine's so good.
Yeah, it hits like a cheer wine on a warm summer afternoon, and you are that little teenage mermaid again, breaking through the surface of the water for the first time with all your dolphin friends, and you are alive.
Beer wine is to the Midwest, but Dr. Pepper's to the South.
Yeah, for sure. Or sweet tea. Well, yeah, maybe Dr. Pepper's a better algorithm there. Alive. Congratulations, Swiver. You're not dead, and I believe you and Nomad are in a race to who can roll the most death saving throws. How does it feel?
How many HP did I get back?
4 plus 8 or
Yeah.
plus 2, so 6. I just rolled. You get 6 HP back.
You don't feel perfect, but you feel a lot better than you did a few moments ago.
Not dead is a good feeling. for
Not
sure.
dead, yeah. Not dead is your favorite part of being alive.
Woohoo.
And I'm just gonna write -1 potion. Note to self. How many potions?
I do think
I'm
it
going
was
to,
3 as well.
Oh, sorry, Ken. I was just
You
gonna
go.
say I'd like to tell Jasora to let me know next time she's not doing well underwater, so I don't jump in, without somebody there to save me. Just want to make that clear,
I give a glare and I don't say anything.
Do you guys
I'm gonna think that is good.
do Nomad and Amaya share a moment where she has saved him? Or is it like awkward, like coworker kind of mentality?
It's awkward coworker kind of
Okay,
mentality.
yeah. Like your coworker fell on the steps leading up to the to the office, and you just kind of help him up. Like it's not.
Yeah, nobody says anything. We
Yeah.
don't look each other in the eyes. It's not acknowledged in any way.
No one
It
mentions
just
it.
kind of happened.
Actually, yeah.
You know what, Drew? I'd like to.
I'd like to roll.
I'd like to slip her one of the gold coins I found
Oh,
when
okay.
I was coming up, as like a thank you,
With
but very
that,
covertly. So maybe like a sleight of hand roll or something like that.
with that
Is
18
that right up?
from earlier, Amaya, you're not sure how, but you feel in one of your palms a gold sovereign coin pressed there.
a legit magic trick.
And you feel maybe
would
it's
like-
a blessing from the gods.
Yeah, in my head, he would have done the the little magic thing where you appear from behind somebody's ear.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know, that'd be
totally.
cool. Yeah.
He's trying to. This is as discreet as he possibly gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are okay. I think it's like mid-afternoon. You've had a harrowing moment here.
I think we napped. We've just been back-to-back combat.
Yeah,
So I ordered the crew to.
you guys have been rolling bloody.
We're gonna make a meal, family meal, and then we're gonna take a good nap.
This is the type of delicious adventuring that we're due for. What's up?
Can we like anchor up somewhere like near the land?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We know it's safe.
That's what we're doing. Yeah,
you are
yeah.
you're in some fairly shallow waters. You saw some coral reef around. But these waters are not pushing. The current's not particularly strong here, so you can anchor out.
Oh my god.
So somebody's gonna work on like whatever grain thing we're gonna make, and then the couple of people are gonna try to fish off the side and see if we get some.
What's our food situation?
Well, honestly, Drew, this sounds kind of rough, but since losing Christopher, it helped us a little bit. In terms of days left of rations, so we've got just over 7 days of rations left.
We're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Christopher, we're at like 4.5. So
We gained an Aldar, we lost to Christopher.
Yeah.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
a beefy boy. We
Yeah.
can cut our passenger to no rations and save even more, but that's
That's kind of mean. Yeah,
That's a
plus we're getting
decision.
paid for. What, Drew? If we didn't want to cut into our rations today and like try to see if we can sustain from the sea,
Mhm.
well,
what will we roll? Nature roll?
Yeah, nature or survival, and then just let me know who's spending their time doing what. I need a
Drew,
picture in my.
can we cut up the boys we just slain?
I
They
mean,
floated to the surface, right,
you definitely can. They're floating there. It's grizzly.
Captain?
But this was tried before we realized there were more. I remember being very sick to my stomach just even seeing him try to chew it, and it was like rubber in his
Yeah,
mouth,
it's pretty
and
gross.
salty and seaweedy, which I know Nomad does not agree with that.
Nomad-
So
Yeah, if you wanna sashimi this fellas for your consumption, you're welcome to do so. But I saw some flounder when we were down there. So I'm trying to go for that, or maybe fantasy halibut.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Because
can we
I think in the
confirm
previous
blood?
episode we did try this.
Yeah, someone did try to eat the first boy you guys murdered.
Yeah,
No,
that
it
was
wasn't
definitely-
someone. It was Snowman. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't us.
it was 100% me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to
The
cast
audacity of
aspersions
this
or
state-
anything, but yeah, that's
At this
exactly,
stage of the game.
that's definitely what happened.
Can I ask Angus for a vial to collect some of their blood, though?
Yeah.
Because you said it was
absolutely.
like blue, right?
Yeah,
Pretty nice.
it's blue and gross.
Can we
Yeah,
ask
we're gonna-
Gobbles to make an extraction since he can swim?
Davos says, he's like kind of holding his back, like his sciatica hurts. He says, if you can bring me a sample, I'm happy to make an incision on your behalf.
Alright, well, I'll go grab a sample then.
Yeah, you get up in
I'm
there.
at Diggy still in the water.
Yeah, that's no issue.
Real quick, are we short resting or long resting?
I feel
Big
like
nap,
we're,
big nap.
I'm hoping for
we're
a
I
long
think we're done for the day, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
done for the day.
Yeah.
We're done gun fishing, and this will determine if we cut into our rations or if the sea provided a plenty. But
Yeah.
It's a long rest.
So Angus and Nomad are gonna procure one of our boys. What's everyone else doing?
I went fishing for a solid 10.
Do you have like a fishing tackle situation? Or is there some, are you like trident fishing?
No, it's an improvised we have hooks because like hooks are plenty, right? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah, you
bending
can, you
metal
can find a
and-
hook.
Yeah,
With the
but
10,
I don't think I had the right bait for what I was going for.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask next. Like, do you use like as you're baiting your hook, thinking about it, You see them bring up the body of this murdered boy. What do you use to like bait your hook?
Fantasy Kit Kat? No, I'm just kidding. No, I think there were leftover scraps of like vegetables.
Yeah, you got some
And,
old, like some rotted shit that like is gone wrong.
Kind of smell. It needs to go. It needs to go.
With a 10, you're able to kind of chill for a few hours, and you catch like 2 fish. They're not huge, but it's enough to feed yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw them into the whatever grain of rice or whatever quinoa, hipster quinoa we're making.
Yeah, you guys are strictly quinoa. I forgot to mention all of you are vegan, so it makes living in this fantasy world extremely difficult.
Yeah.
What's the Can we get a status on the ship? What's our ship damage? Our sails? Do we need to fix those? Did we already do that?
The sails were minimally damaged last time.
Yeah, you guys are at 42 of 50, 50 being the max for sales. The hull is at 95 of 100.
We can run into some shit.
So you're fairly okay now. You're not topped off, but someone would need to spend their time fixing that.
And we need to save money for a submarine.
Yeah, the submarine
that follows us around.
Can I spend some of my time fixing the sails?
Yeah, absolutely. Make me a shipwriting check.
I can see Nomad in the future switching the Comet dinghy for a submarine and shooting fantasy torpedoes.
Or a hot air, a Zeppelin.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
A 6? It takes you all day, and you heal it for 3 health. Which is not nothing. It doesn't take it all the way to max. But you definitely sew up several of the patches. Your mind is probably wandering from watching maybe your best... I don't want to put words in your heart, but one of your best friends on the ship nearly die. Maybe it's... You know what I mean? Maybe that's keeping your mind occupied elsewhere.
Yeah, but then she saved me, so it's alright.
And tired from 2 fights and whatever other shenanigans we've been through.
Yeah, you guys have been through a lot, for sure. What's our friend Jasora doing?
I'd sleep for 14 hours straight.
Yeah, I'd do the same thing if a mermaid person almost ate my face all the way off.
If somebody's sleeping that long, I'm gonna look at Angus. I'm gonna be like, hey, Angus, we got another sleeper.
What the hell?
See if he's down to clown again.
You already stole money from me.
You're asleep. You don't know this is happening.
Yeah.
You hear Jasora sawing logs in the hold, and you're in the very bottom with Angus as he says, "What? Excuse me. What part of this creature would you like dissected?"
Is that what Dobla says?
I thought that's what you guys wanted.
Wait, what are we doing?
You told me, you said you brought the body to Doblin. I don't know what you want to do with it. You sick weirdos.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just like a vial of the blood. I didn't know we got the whole damn thing. That's pretty
we
amazing.
logged the whole thing on here, dude.
I mean, yeah, you can get you some blood out of it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask him. Actually, I'm gonna recommend that he uses the skin part for the suit, for the diving suit. You know, I'm gonna be like, this stuff's pretty tough, and it's also flexible. It might be better than what we got going on right now.
I worry the smell will be a significant hurdle.
I will suggest putting a window in. Maybe I could start like chiseling away at the wall, maybe for some air. Would that help, Davos?
Would you be able to confirm this task with the chief science officer?
I believe that's me, if I don't, if I recall correctly.
I'm sorry, I'm checking my name tag now. He looks at a name tag that is not there and says, "I believe that is me."
Oh, okay. Yep.
No,
awkward.
I like to have fun down here, he says with a very straight face.
Okay.
I can certainly attempt to do so, but that will be a significant endeavor. I will need to skin this creature.
Yeah, essentially. That's what I'm thinking here.
Would you like some blood as well while we're here?
Yeah. Can you drain that bad boy?
I don't love the nomenclature of draining this bad boy, but I will. Yeah, sure. And he like slowly fills a vial of
Can we
bluish black blood and hands it back to you.
Can we see what mixing a little bit of the blood does to the nanotar when we make some nanotar? See if it maybe
Yeah.
makes it a little bit more slimy, a little bit more robust or something.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not sure how much nanotar you guys have left, but you have enough to put some in this vial of blood. It reacts quickly and congeals into a sort of horrible gelatin that expands out of the vial.
Oh, this is good.
Love
Take
this.
note of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm writing this down. Gobbles? No, he's on it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this phenomenon, he says. But I will work on adapting this creature's flesh onto our suit.
Yep, and then we're gonna need all the blood you can get.
Okay, I'm not like a mortuary person.
No. But like, if you like hang it from the ceiling just right, you could have a little collection bucket, and I'll bring him a bucket from the dinghy that I've been using to sit on, and he could use that to collect it, and then we could fill up the vials.
Okay, he doesn't seem stoked about this, but he's dealing with it in his own way.
Very good.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. It's so fucking gross. JP, can you roll 1d8, please?
On it. 1d8. Rolling bones. Oh. 4.
You spend a day of fishing, not fruitlessly, but it's definitely, you've had better days fishing.
Yeah.
You hear Jasora sawing logs, and you smell some horrible smells coming from the hold of the ship. Jasora, maybe you wake up after your 14-hour nap, and Red River, you're on a watch, and you hear Jasora like thud out of her hammock.
Okay, are you okay?
I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't wake up.
You take 2d12 bludgeoning damage. No, you see her, she seems okay, but she is on the floor still asleep.
Yeah, I start wondering if we need to acquire more potions.
Yeah, it might have been too good. Maybe the potion knocked her out.
Yeah. I was like, did somebody check the expiration date on that thing?
And maybe you're holding like my brain doesn't work. A lantern, like a little torch, maybe. I don't feel like you want a torch in the ship. Maybe it's a lantern, but either way, it's casting some shadows here, and you see a wooden face looking over Jasora, from the side of the ship.
Hello?
Hello again. You're the bloody one, yes?
Yeah, sometimes. Where have you been?
Oh, I've been here and there. I spend a lot of days just watching the fish go by underneath.
Do you ever leave the ship? Can you leave the ship?
I've never thought about that. Wait, no, that's all I think about. That's what I mean. No, I am trapped in this ship the same way you're trapped in your body.
My meat and flesh body. Do you remember a time when you were not trapped in the ship?
Vaguely. I don't remember what my face looks like, but I remember what it felt like. The wind at the front of the ship feels different than the wind on my face from before.
How long would you say you have been like this trapped?
Time is hard for me. I was at the bottom of the cove for a long time. Many times, at least 3 to 6 times.
You know what we'll do? Is we're gonna mark if we mark in your wood each day that goes by, Would that be useful so you get a sense of time? Or is that not helpful?
No, thank you for helping me. It's a good place to start.
I think so. I think having a sense of time might jog your memory some. So we'll make it a point that every time the moon and sun cycle, we'll add one little tick mark to this area of the hold, and that way you know what day it is. Or how many times it has passed since we started tracking.
That's wonderful. I have you in my head as the bloody one, but your name is the river, yes?
That's correct.
And you see in the like wood above you a little hand. It looks like it's like pressing against like fabric, and you can just barely see its outline. And
Like
she says,
those nail toys where you do an imprint.
yes, yes, it looks just like that.
Yeah.
And she,
I
yeah,
I pound it. I go high five.
yeah. She says, yes, excellent. Well, I look forward to counting the days, she says as her face like fades into the wood.
I think we'll start there. That's a good start.
JP, go ahead and fill out one. You're gonna have a pie. It's only 2 pieces.
Yep.
It's called Veronica.
Veronica Mars.
It's called Veronica Mars. And it's about that time. Everyone has done a long rest. Let's roll a discovery roll. I have a better name for it. Map charting roll is what I have here. And I need to know what direction you're going.
I think we go in the direction of the wedding. We're gonna be close.
Do you guys remember what she said?
She said still north, but do we think we should consult her? Or at least check up on her? I feel like it's been a while.
Oh, I haven't. That's right. I haven't talked in a while, she says from the corner of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of useless over there. We're getting beat up by the fish people, but it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, it sounded pretty nasty. Does my voice? I'm a little richer than this. Yes, it took you some time to dispatch those cretins, and there is quite a smell, and there is not a suite on this ship. I am grateful.
Yep.
It's just ready to get home.
Yeah, it won't take as long to dispatch somebody like you, but...
Oh, that seems like a very aggressive thing to say to a person. She, like, sits, like, on top of the chest that she has that you guys rescued from the ocean.
Did we ever go through that?
No, you have not.
Damn it. Alright. I'm just gonna keep that in my head for a second.
Okay. Anything you need to know about me? Why you're talking to me specifically? Or just to threaten me?
Oh no, I'm just curious. Are we still going the same direction?
Yeah, it should. We were close. It should be just north of here, I think.
It almost seems like you were working with those big fish people, though. You know, you let us right in their trap.
Why would I mean the ocean's
suspicious.
scary? I don't want anyone to get trapped. I just want to get back to Merthin.
Merthin? Interesting.
And my brother and his
made that
wedding.
up. Oh yeah, the wedding. We're gonna be in the wedding. I forgot.
I meant Brescian, of course, is the name of the island that we're going to. Of course.
All right, so I'm assuming we're still then just gonna head north, if that's all right with everybody. I'll draw it on the map.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that's
Somebody give me a D20.
I'll do it.
Sounds like a plan. You guys had some strong rolls in the fight, so I'm hoping you saved your 1 for right now.
It was a 2 actually, almost a 20.
Fuck yeah, that's great. Okay, roll me a 1d10, please.
Eight.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You guys start traveling the next morning. You're headed north. There's some like rain clouds in the distance, but not in your direction. Probably off to the east. And you sense that there's an island nearby. Not because of like seeing one yet, but Angus, you would notice some like birds. Like after this time, you guys have, I think you visited like 8 or 9 islands. And birds are usually the first thing you see before you see the actual landmass. And you're hearing these gulls. Squawk, squawk. I'll insert some bird sounds here.
Beautiful.
You're hearing some seagulls squawking, and there's a few, and then there's about a dozen, and then there's about 3 dozen as the air around you guys slowly starts to fill with these huge white gulls. They have about a foot wingspan each, but there are many of them, and they are starting to like dive closer and closer to the deck.
What are the average sizes of each one?
The biggest one is like a foot wide, and they have long like needle-like beaks, so they're a little bit spookier than a regular seagull. And anyone on deck could also see this.
Drew, I'd like to start tying myself to the ship as to not be taken away, since I'm the smallest character.
Yeah, you begin knotting yourself to the mast, I guess. Yeah,
With slack, of course. With slack.
Yeah. You just if they try to grab you, they can only take you like a few feet.
Like you already have pre-tied to the.
You already tied it. You just have to loop it around yourself and like secure it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I got tie points everywhere.
Yeah. There's a game on the ship where if you can find a post that he hasn't attached a tie point to, then like you get 3 points.
You get $1.
Yeah, because there's not one. He has made sure there is not one.
Yeah, you get a gold coin.
Yeah, he gives you a gold coin because it's never happened. What is everyone else doing?
I continue to steer the ship towards where I perceive to be the island, but at a slow rate.
Yeah,
checking to see for depth, making sure that we're not going to run aground or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. These birds begin filling the sky more and more. And eventually they start like dive bombing and they start like clawing at everyone on the deck.
Probably like a torch or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What do you guys do to interact with this? Like, it is daytime and it is starting to get a little darker from the swarms of these creatures.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a torch and start like swinging at the birds to see if it'll maybe fend off a couple of them.
Yeah, it definitely does. Go ahead and roll me an animal handling.
A dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you like a huge swath of them like parts, and as they do, you see like one very large one, like much higher overhead than the rest of the swarm. They are starting to peck at anyone on the deck now, as well as the sails.
We furl the sails.
Aldar starts swinging his mace wildly.
Make me a sailing check, Red River, and Aldar is gonna make an attack roll.
Yeah, Drew, my stomach's kind of rumbling with all the possible thigh jerky flying around me. So I was gonna try to smack some
I don't know
down.
what his plus is.
I think it's wild because he's a barbarian. It might be like a +5 or something. It's gonna be his strength plus his proficiency, which is +2.
Okay,
Go ahead, make the same roll, Nomad.
No.
19.
19.
I'll just assume he misses, but
Okay. Did he beat a 12?
His base was a 4, so.
Oh no.
Probably not.
Aldar starts swinging wildly, and you definitely connect with your quarterstaff. Go ahead and roll damage, Japer. What was that sailing check?
That was 10.
Okay. You're able to
How's
furl
10
up.
damage gonna do?
10 damage.
Sorry.
You swing it and you catch like 6 of these birds, and a like shout, like a screech happens as these 6 birds hit the deck very, very aggressively, and the whole swarm of birds seems to form like its own, like they're all moving in unison as they all form one larger bird, and they dive bomb and attack Nomad. Everyone, let's roll.
Oh, There's no way.
They begin eating your face off.
This is gonna be like a fucking Thanksgiving feast. I'm so excited.
You guys are just
So
fights,
much
fights,
food.
fights. Very exciting.
So much food for us.
Oh my god. Are you seeing these rolls, Drew?
No, let me pull it up.
Damn, dog.
I got Nomad with a 20.
Yep.
I got Angus with a 23. Oh shit, you guys are cooking now. And
These
I
birds
got
are fucked.
Tesora with an 18.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, these birds are cooked. Might as well get the pot out, boys.
And they're seasoning themselves as they hit the deck.
Red River with
Motherfucker.
a 25.
A
Give me
humble
some
20.
good fried chicken.
Jesus.
Shit.
I'm not gonna have enough thigh for all these birds, honestly. I'm gonna need some.
You're gonna
And
You're
then
running
buy
out
some
of thigh. Who am I missing? I think Amaya.
Maybe Aldar. We're schwacking these birds as
Yeah.
fast as they're coming in. They're
You
getting
guys
schwacked.
are fucking shit up right now. Let me roll for them.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I cannot access Alder's sheet from mobile.
Yeah, it's all good.
No worries. I'm just rolling the d20, and he's just gonna get whatever you get. They were gonna get a surprise attack from how cool everything was, but not the way this is going.
Wait,
Let's see.
I'll do a Why do you even need to get in on this action?
You, Maya, you can take a nap. You don't need this shit. You've been through a lot.
You're always
I
tearing
just
the
don't want the
fuck.
sails to get damaged anymore. As long as they don't come near the sails.
You're not worried at all about the people.
She just spent the whole day working on the sails.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
those initiative is a +2.
Oh, okay.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah. You were well. You don't have to, Amaya. You can hang tight with Dolphin.
seagulls are attacking us.
Fine. And not 20 for 20.
Sarah bringing the fucking Sarah, a 20 gets you third place with how you guys are rolling.
18.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. This is busted, but you know what? I'm happy for it. Nomad, you don't even get to go. Yeah, you do. You get to go. Then Aldar. Wow, Jesus. All right, yeah. This like shadow of birds swarms are forming a very large bird. Red River, you have managed to furl the sails in time, but these creatures seem to be diving towards Nomad. They're about 40 feet in the air. What would you like to do? The creature that they're forming now, just to give you an idea, is enormous. Like, nearly as big as probably as big as the albatross you guys fought last episode. A lot of bird fighting.
Some
Yeah.
birds on the trap.
Big bird.
So. Is there netting aboard this thing?
Yeah, I feel like you guys have some netting.
Yeah. I try to secure some netting from 2 near posts to kind of like create like a shield of netting thing. You know what I'm saying? So we can
like
stand on
that.
one side and they can't come at us from every side.
Make me a sleight of hand check and let's see how successful you are with this. Because I feel like you've got rope all around.
Yep. It's all rigging out here.
Yeah, you guys are rigging
9.
like a couple bosses. I can say you could like put it in one direction.
Yep. So I'll put it just currently perpendicular to them. No, sorry, parallel to them, right? So we can stand behind it. We can still see because the netting is there, but they can't attack us.
Yeah.
Without hitting the net first.
No, I like that. That feels good. Angus, it is your turn. You are up in the crow's nest unless you have a reason not to be.
Does being in the crow's nest put me closer to hitting them?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they're only like 10. You can see them in slow motion as they're like, they don't even seem to be paying attention to you, but you can see them for sure. But it is like an amorphous blob. Like, it is not one thing, it's like 100 things.
Okay.
Sarah, there's a Pokemon that is a fish that does something similar. I don't remember its name, but that is very much the idea of this creature.
There are a lot of fish that do like things
Yeah.
like where they just form a big blob in
A
the
super
center.
fish, yeah.
So it's hard to penetrate.
There's also Transformers that do these, by the way, just in case.
No, this is an original idea that only I've ever had. You guys don't understand.
Drew came up with this on his own.
Yeah,
with
this
his
is
own
all.
brain.
Yeah, there's no copyright infringement at all. It's all me.
I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on it.
A classic,
On
an
the
Angus
blob.
standby. These creatures, this creature since it's formed has not been damaged. And I forgot what I do.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, these things
just
aren't
gotta be
super
total.
wise. 10.
Nope. It hasn't taken damage yet, right? So
No.
A regular 1d8. Only 2 damage.
Okay. You see,
Ne-
like,
necrotic.
oh, that's gross. You see 2 of these fellers, like, wings, like on the outer edge, like curl up and fall to the planks below. It's pretty gross as the light goes out of their eyes.
Hell
It makes me real sad.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make that stealth roll.
Okay.
In the meantime, Amaya, it is your turn. And you can be, I
I'm
guess,
gonna
wherever
put-
you want to be.
I'm gonna be near the sails,
Yeah. Your precious, beautiful
and
selves.
I'm gonna chuck an ice knife at the center, or I'm gonna attempt to throw an ice knife to the center of the mass.
It's time to fuck up these nerds. Yeah, go ahead and throw.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. It hits the mast of the ship and explodes.
Doesn't.
But it,
Does it?
but it's a glancing hit. It doesn't do any lasting damage, but it does. The mast is like covered in like icy like spikes. It looks cool as hell. Sarah said no, it doesn't. By the way, if everyone caught that, Sarah's actually co-GMing with me tonight, and I'm lucky to have her. Nomad, this mass of birds is coming right at you. What would you like to do?
What? Okay, so this is gonna be kind of fun and cheeky a little bit here. We're gonna use
Fireball.
where is it? No, I don't have that. I've got something that's like significantly worse than Fireball.
Okay.
Where is it? Yes. I'm gonna use my elementalism, and what I can do is I could make something that fits in a 5-foot cube, and I'm gonna make it out of, let's see, smoke. Yeah. Oh shit. The smoke one's only a 1-foot cube, but it's fine. And I'm gonna
What does
make it
it do?
also a bird.
You're-
It's just cool.
You're making a smoke bird?
I'm making a smoke bird to intimidate the big bird coming at me.
Okay, I
And it
like.
lasts,
I dig it.
I
dig
like.
this.
I like where
it
your head's
lasts for
at.
1 hour.
Um,
And then I'm also just gonna like hold a reaction for when they come in range.
make me a intimidation check.
I mean, it's a cast at will, but yes, I can do it.
No. This is gonna help. Like, if you were just
Oh.
shouting at them, I'd be like, you do it with disadvantage. But this is spooky.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
This is gonna represent the spookiness of your weird shadow monster.
Ooh, that's a 2. Wow, that was so close to
it-
a natural 20.
It looks like it's like made out of like paper in a kindergarten class, as it kind of flops in
God
front of me.
damn.
It's definitely drawn in crayon.
Yeah,
Or
this,
sorry.
yeah, this thing is drawn
I'm-
in crayon poorly.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna write a note in my fake notebook to like practice this more.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I should. If I survive this, I should definitely check in on this.
But yeah, and then the real thing I'm gonna do is just hold a I guess would it be a reaction or an action?
I would say that was your action. A reaction will occur if anything like enters and then leaves your space of combat.
All right, I see. So I can't hold my bonus action as like an unarmed strike or anything.
What is elementalism? It's at will, right?
Yeah, it's technically under my spells, but the cast says at will.
Yeah, so that would take the
Duration,
place of any like
instantaneous.
held attack.
Okay, yeah, casting time 1 action. I
Yeah.
see. Okay, yeah, all good then. All good.
They murder
I'm
you
pleased.
and rip you to shreds. Aldar, it is your turn, and you're not here, so sort
I
of.
yell Aldar to position the ship, position the enemy downwind from us.
Ooh.
I have an idea.
Aye, mate.
Sailing check for Aldar, please.
Okay. I'll roll the d20, so I'll check and see if he has any pluses, because he rolled a nat 1. Never mind.
Is that for sailing?
Yeah, it sure is.
We may
Sailing's
crash a
+0.
boat.
Aldar pulls his pants down, and he also unfurls the sails.
Trips.
He pulls like the wrong rope, and the sails like unfurl entirely. And you start going at a speed that is unnecessary and unwarranted for the situation.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, all right, I like it.
I like the energy. Let's just do this. Jasora, it is your turn as the ship begins wildly pushing forward.
Okay.
Are you eating something?
Yeah.
What is it?
Birria tacos.
Ooh, that's pretty serious
Homemade?
business. Damn.
Damn.
Homemade by Mama Reyes herself.
Corn tortillas? What are we talking here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What we talking toppings? Or they don't need it?
No, it's got onion and cilantro and
Oh.
cheese.
Man, that sounds fucking delicious.
What a home cooked meal.
Yeah, that's
Kevin,
good shit.
I'm booking my flight home. They better be fucking ready.
Fuck,
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
got
good.
Yeah.
Do you
Damn,
dip them?
son.
I'm a goblin when I have burrito tacos. I like to dip them in like the meat sauce.
Mm.
Just really
It's
clog my
down there, I'm
arteries.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
But-
It is in there, yeah.
that's good shit. I'm sorry. And this is sponsored by Taco Bell's new burrito tacos. They're delicious.
Yum.
Yum.
Expensive.
Yeah, no, these are not Taco Bell quality. I don't want to talk about this food anymore. I walked into this trap and I'm walking out of it. Jasora, what do you want to do? There's a bunch of birds about to kill Nomad.
Yeah.
You don't seem that concerned. You mosey out
One
there.
second.
You saunter.
I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Tell me about Gust of Wind.
A line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blasts from a direction that I choose. Blasts from you in a direction that you choose.
Okay.
The creature has to succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away
Huh.
in a
Okay.
direction following a line.
That's actually pretty cool. I do that now. I assume you're shooting straight up at this fella? This group of fellas?
Yeah, like general.
Ooh, 16? What do I have to beat?
God damn, a 12.
A few of these birds, like the tertiary ones on the ends, like do fall away. But the others, like, are flying even faster now as it is their turn and they dive bomb. Nat 20. As this cloud of birds with their needle noses slam directly into Nomad. And
Drew?
Nomad. Yep, go ahead.
Drew, I hate to kill you, or not kill you, sorry. I hate to do this to you.
Okay.
Limited use. I'd like to use one of my luck points
Ooh.
to invoke disadvantage on your roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sorry
Because
about
the
that.
second was no. That was good. The second one's a 13.
Oh, that's gonna miss me.
Wow. Woo. Boy, I was getting ready to roll some bones over here in my dice tower that you guys got me.
Masterful use.
Ah.
Masterful use.
Fuck, I was about to wreck yours. How many of those do you get?
I have 2 per long rest, so
Okay.
I only have 1 left.
Ooh, man, that was the right time. I was about to get
Wow.
saucy. Yeah, these birds look like they're about to impale Nomad and fly away with him forever. However, instead, a few of them do like scratch at him as they just barely soar over his head, and they swoop out, and they're going to scream a cacophony of noise. Everyone on the deck make a wisdom saving throw. As they screech loudly as they fly by.
Fuck me. That's gonna be a natural 1 for a 3.
I rolled a 19.
9.
13.
Amaya and Nomad, you are deafened.
Somebody needs to roll for all
Hold on.
gears
He
on.
was deafened from earlier. I don't know when that goes away.
Oh yeah, he's deaf as shit.
You rolled a 15.
He's starting to take permanent ear damage.
He's so deafened we think he's
Not
married.
the permanent hearing loss. No.
Desora,
An audiologist.
Desora's gonna have to look
No.
at it because his tinnitus is acting up. But
We're gonna have nightmares tonight.
Amaya and Nomad, you cannot hear for 1 minute. But that is the Burb's turn. It is Red River's turn. They swoop angrily at Nomad and they miss. In case I don't want that to get lost in the sauce.
So they're like low to the deck now, right?
They kind of swoop past. They have a flying speed of 50, so they're probably 20 feet from the boat now.
In my
Yusora
way.
has her smoke casting spell. Wasn't there like a mist or smoke?
Gust
or...
of oh yeah, she has a fog
I do have a fog cloud.
cloud.
Yeah, I comment to Yusora that maybe cast that to protect us, or since it will stay in
on
place,
my
right?
next turn.
Yeah, and then we bought like several shields, and I always wanted to say this. I always wanted to yell shield wall because I've seen other captains do it.
Yeah. This is your
When
time.
I was on the boat, I was like, if it's that time like any, it'll be right now. And I think we've all seen the shield wall, so we know what it is. We just haven't practiced it.
Yeah. Maybe this is
Not
the
really.
first time.
Yeah. I mean, and then maybe some people have participated in shield walls because like they're fairly common ways to attack, and it's a traditional way of attacking.
I
So,
feel like
the
anyone that
concept
has
is
like
there
martial weapons training has probably like trained with a shield wall.
at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Even at a basic level, maybe not employed in combat, but so anyway, I yelled that. If I recall correctly, there's 3 to 4 shields on the deck of the ship where
Yeah.
the crossbows and the
Yeah.
shields are.
I think you guys bought 3 to 4. Let's say 4.
Yeah. And I'll double check that this week.
Yeah.
Before our next session. And so obviously I grab one and position myself perpendicular to these things. And how far away are they? They're too far away for me to schwack one, right?
They swiped. Oh, and they're about 20 feet, but they're like on the same level vertically as the boat, but they're about 20 feet out. So imagine they kind of like swoop, attack, and then like now they're next to the ship.
Yep.
They went for a nomad snack, but we're unsuccessful.
Yep. I'm just gonna use my action to pass shields out to the people, deafened or otherwise.
The shielded up. Yeah, you kind of just gesture and hand them the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Angus, it is your turn. Here, you're being handed a shield. Do you want it? Oh, wait, I guess you're in the crow's nest.
Yeah, I don't think handing me the shield is wise. Anyways. I'm
No,
very
he's not
strong.
near me. I wouldn't hand it to him.
Yeah, Angus don't. He's not getting that.
He's over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to cast Jim's magic missiles to glutenize these guys. Hit them with the gluten-free
Give him
meal.
that gluten-free business. Give him that quinoa. Go ahead and roll those bones.
How does a 15 do?
Definitely does. And I think it's 3 or 4 different bolts.
Let's see. Yeah, it's 3 bolts.
Hell yeah.
$14 total damage.
Oh yeah, a big chunk of these dudes, like a third of these dudes fall off. As they like land, they plummet into the water as these beautiful purplish rays of, what is it? Insoluble fiber?
Insoluble fiber.
The gluten-free.
Yeah, they're gluten free.
Hypoallergenic.
Whole grain, fucking
Grain
terminated.
free.
Yeah,
Strikes they them.
yeah. They implode and fall into the water. Yeah, a significant chunk of them. It is, of course, Amaya's turn. Amaya, you feel away because, like, maybe Simone, like, you know, that maybe these birds remind you of Simone.
No, they don't.
Oh, no, they don't. Never mind.
I would not, obviously. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
No, I just figured you really needed to take a moment because you were sad that the birds were dying.
No, we're gonna do acid splash, acidic bubble, actually an acidic bubble at a point within range, which they are because it's 60 feet and they're 20 feet away.
You're gonna hit him with that
It
bub?
explodes in a 5-foot radius sphere. Each creature in the sphere must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. All right. Fine. Good.
I've seen Amaya cast this before on organics, and I always get excited.
Yeah. It's
Whether it's underwater or not, it's gonna be a good dawn.
9. I bet that fails.
It does.
The smell of fried chicken fills the air as you roll damage.
5 damage.
Okay, yeah, more and more of these birds start to melt away, and it's pretty gross. It is not quite half the size as when it attacked you guys initially, but it has gotten significantly smaller. Nomad, it is your
About
turn.
how many do you think have fallen off?
In my head, because math is hard, there were 100
How
before,
many
so
are left, I should say.
there are now 60.
Okay.
Actually, you're looking at these birds. Make me a nature check. Amaya.
Nature check. Natural 24, 22.
Jesus. You've seen seagulls like this before, and you know that the old adage in the scattered sea goes, the pointier their bill, the hungrier they are. And these are some hungry boys. You know for a fact these birds want one thing and one thing only: some delicious food.
Do I also know what they consider to be food? Is it meat?
I could tell
like
with a 22, I could tell you anything. These things will eat anything. Like, these are the goats of the sky. This thing will eat toilet paper. This thing will eat a tin can. If it tastes good, these things will try to eat it.
And they think Nomad would taste good.
They have some mixed opinions about Nomad. He looks delicious. He is the one that smells like food, and they have very sensitive smellers. And I think he attacked them first.
Yeah, he brought attention to himself, and
Yeah.
they said, "Hey, we're hungry."
And he's got the smell of delicious thigh jerky.
Okay, all right.
Which is seagull. So they're kind of cannibalistic right there, but that's alright.
They're what?
The thigh jerky is seagull, so they're cannibals. But
Yeah. They don't really they have a one-track mind when it comes to delicious meat products. They don't ask questions.
Understood.
But yeah, that is a trouble. Thank you for bringing that troubling situation to light. It is Nomad's turn.
Alright, so these fallen birds, are they landing on the deck?
So there's a few on the deck, and there's a few. Most of them are in the water.
Alright. Would
Start
it
nibbling.
expend an action for me to collect the birds on the deck?
Tell me what you're doing. Why?
Why? Because how long? I should ask. Can I tell how many are on the deck? Like a rough count.
There's 1d12 dead birds on the deck.
Is that me rolling or you rolling?
Me. It's gonna be 12.
Beautiful.
It's a smorgasbord of birds.
So I'm gonna actually, since they're kind of big, right?
Yeah, they're
I'm
pretty
gonna-
dummy thick.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna like pile myself under these birds here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You form a
Like-
bird shield around yourself.
Right, because I don't hear the wall shield because I'm deaf.
Yeah, correct.
So I'm gonna just make a mound of birds.
You're hearing. You're not hearing anything, but you're feeling feathery and beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and you guys can barely see Nomad because it's just a pile of dead birds.
Yeah. Can I do like a stealth check in the pile of dead birds?
Absolutely, you can.
All right. I think that might be my best. Mother of. All right, I got a natural 1 plus 6 or 7.
You were like, you think it's like you're in a mound of birds, but you're just standing in between like a circle of 12 of them.
Jesus.
And you're squawking to try and fit in because you don't quite understand the situation.
But
Aldar.
the squawk doesn't sound like a squawk because I'm deaf. So I
Yeah,
can't hear
it's like it sounds like this. You start quacking maniacally, and it is of course Aldar controlled by Swiffer's turn.
He was trying to help with the sales, but I'd say he's panicking and still swinging his mace around,
And he can't
he'll
hear.
Rage.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
And you'll start. I think he's not definite because that was the last fight and it lasts for a minute. Right?
No, definitely he's not. He's fine. He's enraged for a different reason. He would hear the shield wall if he wants to participate in that.
He can
I feel like
do what?
He can hear the
like
shield.
Aldar would be like the lieutenant that gives the instruction. You know what I'm saying?
If he
like,
was here, I would ask him like what his battle plan is here.
Yeah, because he's probably the most experienced in the shield wall.
Yeah.
So he would be like, brace for impact and everything, blah blah blah. I don't know what they say on shield walls, but
I think that sounds good. That felt good when you said it.
Yeah, I've heard them say "to the king" and everybody goes for the battle.
He says that, and everyone's like, "Who are you? What are you talking about?"
I guess we rally around Nomad.
No one knows what you mean. He throws his mace overboard trying to hit a bird. Is that what you want, Swiffer?
Did he roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. These birds are 20 feet away from the ship.
Hey, you wanna hear what's crazy? He rolled in that one.
Okay, he throws his mace right overboard, and you guys are -1
No,
mace.
please, I'm pretty sure his other weapon is gone.
He throws everything he's got overboard because he gets very angry and confused. Desora, it is your turn.
Drew, are you still doing the nat 1 and nat 20 rolls? Like
I'm doing
on the side?
I have a nat 20 table. I don't want to do the nat 1 table because they're too fucked up. I just decided we're not doing that.
Okay.
The nat 1 table, guys, is like, you target your nearest companion for max damage. Like, I don't want to do that. That could like, if one of you dies because one of the other kills them, I want that to be a decision that someone makes.
That's how our other campaign was, and it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I like it in theory, but like I don't. That's too much punishment. If that makes sense. I made a command decision not to do that.
I would agree with you.
It'd be like, oh, you cut your own arm off. It's like, wait, what? Like, no. Anyway, what do you want to do, Jasor?
I can cast the fog cloud.
Oh yeah, right. And we determined that it follows where you cast it, right? Like it doesn't like fly away because the ship is.
Well, we did it last time that it follows.
Yeah, that checks out. I just want to make sure we're consistent. So yeah, it like stays at the point you designate on the ship.
Yes.
Okay, how big?
Am I able to put it so that? No, it's probably too specific. Like,
try me.
It's that it's like I guess I'm trying to say that it's technically above the ship where like we could see each other, so there's like 8 foot of off of above us.
Yeah, I like it's like a cloud you're making above you guys.
It's like a cloud above us.
Yeah. No, that checks out.
But with Angus being in the crow,
he would not be able to see you guys.
Or is he in the fog?
He is in the fog.
He's gonna have to chill in the fog.
He loves it. He was born in the fog, molded by it.
Look, he can stealth. Easy.
Yeah, this is stealth. He is fully stealth. But yeah, no, Angus cannot see down to you guys. But yeah, you can totally make like almost like an umbrella cloud above you guys.
Yes, it's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay. That covers most of all of you on the ship, I want to say. That's actually a pretty great idea that I did not consider. Good job. It is the Burb's turn. And they like soar back into the air and prepare another dive bomb. But they are very confused by what they find there. And I'm just gonna roll here. They like curiously fly like towards the cloud and like go into it, but like stop there. And some of the birds like disperse from this large figure. You're not sure what's holding them all together or what's keeping them like all working together, but something about that is fading. And like you see like 15 more birds fly off. And it is Red River's turn. They're still like in that cloud above you. You can kind of hear them squawking.
But I can't hit them.
You can, but you'd be using only your like ears. You can only hear to hit them, which means some of you are going to be at a real disadvantage.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I mean, I know where my teammates are, and I'm gonna take a schwack at these fellas.
Yeah, just go ahead.
I'm gonna get close to them to increase my chances.
Who's deaf? Aldar, not
Not me.
Aldar, not Red River. I think it's Jasora.
Nomad and Amaya.
Okay, the Nomad and Amaya. So yeah, you're good to go. You're gonna swing. We're probably gonna do disadvantage. You're kind of swinging into a thick, thick cloud of fog.
Yeah, I'm gonna swipe my flail in that direction.
Just swing it up there. Give it a schwack.
Swing it up. Yep. First time was 23, which I don't think you'll like.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But the second time was a 20, which I don't think you'll like.
I don't like that. It does hit though.
Yeah, it does hit, and as the crow flies, it's a 12 damage.
Yeah, lots of you litter the ground beneath you with delicious birds as they thump grotesquely into the deck.
Satisfaction meets inspiration.
Guaranteed.
Yes, as I do my other second action thing.
You got Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Action surge is what they call it in the streets.
Yeah, you surge. Action style.
And I'm surging. I'm doing. We went one way with the flail. We're now going the other way.
Yeah. Bring it back with some more momentum.
It was a 20. I don't know what that means.
Like a critical?
I think it was.
Because if it is,
The first one was.
I get to look again at my special thing.
No, it was 20 on.
A filthy one. That does hit.
And it also, by the way, because I am specialized with that stuff. The
Oh,
first
yeah.
time I hit you.
Yeah, what does it do?
First time I hit you, it topples.
Oh, shit. Toppled flying creature D&D. Just do a quick rule look here.
You would go prone if you fail the DC 8 plus 2.
Unless you have
plus
the
my ability.
hover, you are... Yeah, okay. Yep, fuck. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the second one, and then I'll let you know what's happening.
Yeah, I go a flail again, and this time with contempt.
Yeah. There's a little bird juice on it.
23. It's very unfortunate. The 23.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That'll hit. Also topples, right? So double the
Yeah.
toppling. But this time is instead of a 12 damage, is a 5 damage.
Okay, this is pretty gross. Instead of some birds grotesquely hitting the ground, the planks around you, you hear multiple thuds. Thump, 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 thump. Like they're running into a huge plate glass window that's been cleaned by Windex. Thank you, Windex. Some of them are still alive, but these birds litter your feet, Red River. And many of them are extremely damaged. They are very, very, very hurt. You actually don't hear any squawking above you now.
I see one of those birds near my legs, and
Oh,
I
no.
punt it.
Oh
I punt
God,
it. I'm gonna punt it.
it's pretty
I'm
gross.
punting the fucking thing. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good. The
Yeah.
combat's not technically over as you punt this lifeless bird over
Yeah.
the railing. Angus, it is your turn. You cannot see anything. You do not hear any more squawks. But you do hear a single bird splash in the water from a punt.
Single
And-
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you may have heard River say it's good.
Yeah. you feel bad about it though, because it feels pretty gross.
Did we ever find the big ginormous bird that I had seen when I
Look up and make a perception check for me.
$15.
You are actually in that bird's talons. No, that bird, it is a pretty clear day with a few clouds. You no longer see it in the sky.
All right. Wherever I hear the squawking, I'm gonna murder the last bird if there's just one left.
It's like crawling around on the ground underneath the fog cloud. It's pretty gross.
Ah, okay. I can't see it then.
You can throw a
I'll just,
firebomb down there.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
I'll
I'll give you advantage.
I'll just stay hidden up here,
Okay.
and then ready in action if something were to attack me.
If something
then
gets froggy.
I'll respond, with an attack with my dagger.
Amaya, you hear the weak call of several birds on the deck now, probably squelching in pain.
I don't actually hear anything.
You think you imagine what it might be like to hear the birds squelching in pain on the deck, but you do see them flopping around Red River. There's only
birds fall.
there's only a few of them.
There's only a few. Can I try to do something about these sails?
Talk to me.
Can I try to fix them? Didn't they come unskewed whenever
Yeah.
Aldar tried to do something?
Yeah,
would it be a
Aldar-
sailing check?
Alder pulled his pants down. Go ahead and make a sailing check.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to righten the sails.
Yeah.
With an 18.
Yeah. You spend your turn making sure those sails are up, fully furled, and maybe you grimace at Aldar, and wherever he is right now, probably sleeping in Florida, he feels it. In real life.
Oh yeah, no, he knows.
Yeah, he knows. He knows he did something wrong. Nomad, it is your turn. Your ears are ringing, but there is the smell of dead birds hangs heavy in the air.
Yeah, but if my eyes don't deceive me, some of them are still, like twitching or something.
Oh yeah, there's still some movement.
Yeah, everyone knows it's bad luck to cook a bird, like, still alive. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go for the, just end them in any means possible.
They have so little health. Tell me how you do it, and please don't be super gross, if you can.
Yeah, no, I think we'll keep it pretty humane. I think we're just gonna go with a good, well-placed, like, quarterstaff, just like a whack.
Yeah, just a thump.
Yeah. Nothing to make them, like, explode or any gore, right? I want to keep these birds intact for
That's
eating
good.
purposes. Right, exactly.
This
So,
combat
just like
is
a
over.
well-placed that.
You thump these last few birds, and a fog cloud hangs over your ship for a minute, I think. I don't know how long your sort of spell lasts. But there are several dead birds. Dead seagulls. And congratulations, guys. You have survived your, 5th straight combat encounter.
Let's go. Can I defeather them and then chop them up into bird meat?
You
Wings
guys-
and thighs.
You guys go to town on these recently dead birds.
Let's go.
I don't even know what you would roll. I feel like you're survival, I guess. But make me a survival check. Anyone who's taking part in this.
Oh, yeah.
As you spend the next hour deep
13.
defeathering these birds.
8.
You guys salvage. Let's see. There's a lot of birds. Oh. Arrow. Yeah. Okay. You guys salvage some of them. But you realize that, like, as you're getting some of the feathers off, you're losing a lot of meat. But you still get 15 rations worth of chicken, of delicious bird sea chicken that you're able to save.
Yeah. The protein of the sea.
Yeah, you get some sea protein, and you were looking for food, and by God, you found it.
It's lovely. I love this. I love everything about it.
Let's do a quick cliffhanger. Somebody roll me a d20 so we can give a little tease for next week. A little tease.
If the cliffhanger is food poisoning, I'm not interested.
Yeah, and you're all pooping. What's up, Sarah?
I nominate Chisora to roll it.
Chisora, give us that juice. The last like 3 people to roll, I think rolled 2s and 3s.
Yeah, it wasn't my best showing.
No.
I'm gonna stay away from her.
You want not that.
D20 time. Let's roll it.
Yeah, flat d20. Just let me know.
It's a 3.
Holy shit! Roll me 1 d10, please.
We're really doing the thing, huh?
Right.
All of us.
It's an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Delicious. You guys are.
Drew, is this to move us one tile? I apologize.
Yes. Sorry, we should have
Okay.
picked the direction first. Still north, I assume.
Yeah, still north, I'd say. Yep, we're all set. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Thank you. You guys spend some time getting these birds ready, saving which ones you can, so salting them up, making them last for a while, and you hear like a lightning strike on a clear day, which is very confusing. And you look up in the sky, and you see what looks like a woman with wings on her back, holding what looks like an enormous hammer. And she seems to be fighting against another woman with wings, and they're like sparring with one another as each time their weapons smash together, like another lightning clap, like louder than you've ever heard, smashes through the air. And after like 3 or 4 of these moments, one of them gets hit and lands in the water next to your ship with an extremely loud crash. And that's where we're gonna end it this week.
Roasted.
Good job on the mini sesh. Excellent work. We'll be back at full strength hopefully next week. But thank you all for making the time, and I'm very excited if you guys ever find another island to show you what that might entail.
I like it.
Cool.
I hope you guys like combat, because we've been combating. We've been murdering some other hackers.
Heck yeah,
love it.
Zombie Kill of the Week.
We're probably due. I feel like we had like 4 episodes where you guys barely killed anyone, so I hope this is sating your lust for murder.
Yep. We'll be satiated, but once we're done with this.
Yeah, this is good stuff. But thank you guys. I'm gonna go rest my voice and rest my soul, because I think we lost an hour of sleep.
Yeah, we did.
Which is absolute horseshit.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys for participating. The woman in the hold of the ship goes, "Are we there yet?" And then it fades to black. Like, that's the post credits.
Veronica. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Damn it, Veronica.
I love it.
All right, guys. Keep